I'm coming home to the great outdoors, where the coyotes howl right outside your door. This land is made for you and me, not just to live, but to live free. Oh, I'm coming home through the rain and snow, from the mountain high to the bayou low. My heart beats so from shore to shore.
Get some fresh air. Ready for some sweet tea, cedar. A little drink for the road. Yum. Voila.
Equestrian Center.
Hi there, this is Jason Yonker. I just pulled in with our 3 mules. I'm down below here. I'm not sure where you want me to go.
Well, you can come around that building, but there's a culvert you gotta go over.
Oh, okay.
And don't crush the cones.
Okay.
Come on up here up towards the red bar, up towards the house.
Okay, perfect. I'll miss the cones and I'll be right up there.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Crush the cones?
Not yet.
Oh.
Tapped it. I didn't even know you were there. Got the mules all put up here. This place is incredible. This is awesome. Every time we come through here, we'll use this place because it's awesome. Well, we pulled into our motel with an M, and there's like 6 police cars here, and the officers were serving a warrant. So, yeah. Anyway,
the guy's gone now. They loaded him up and took him away. So
the mules,
we're good.
The mules are staying in a really nice place, and we're staying in a lot less nice place. Oh well, they got him. We're clear now. We need to find a Starbucks around here. Well, we slept good at our sketchy motel, and it's sunny, it's warm out, and we're gonna be in our hunting spot in probably about 4 hours. So we're pretty excited. Go pick up the mules, first coffee, pick up the mules, then we'll be on our way. Well, we made her. We're pretty excited. Today is a Sunday. Season opened yesterday, and we thought since we were late we were going to get a terrible campsite, but it's the exact opposite. We got an awesome campsite. We'll have the mules in this corral right here behind me. We got hunting country this way. We can ride right from camp. Perfect spot to put the Roman home, and water for the mules right next to us. So we couldn't be happier. This is awesome. Got a little picnic table here. and we're set. We're so thankful we get to stay here for the next 7 full days.
Dang.
Rifle hunting whitetails, Western style. All right, we got the tent all set up. Now we're gonna start bringing stuff in here and get lined up. This is going great so far. This is awesome.
What's that you got?
My shirt or this?
Yeah.
Whitetails are shaking in their boots. They heard we were coming to town. No, isn't this a cool shirt? Send it. You can get it. mtnbuiltmerch.com.
Yep.
Nailed it first try. All right, sun's just coming up. Had a good breakfast. Today we're taking the mules out. It's supposed to be windy and they're a little spunky and spooky, so we'll see. Safety first. Should be a really fun day, and hopefully we get on some whitetail. Little cedar donk gets to stay here and hold down the fort. She's not quite ready to pack a saddle yet, so she's taking in the camping experience. So we're excited. We're gonna get these guys tacked up, hit the trail. There's about a 10-mile loop we could do, but if we find some good country, we'll just highline the mules and then get off glass and kind of sneak around on foot and then ride back out in the evening. So should be a great day.
Horses have always been a part of my life, except for a few years while we sacrificed to pay off all of our debt. When we made the decision to again get equines, we decided on mules. With our lifestyle in the mountains, it made sense to have something that was sure-footed in rough terrain. Mules typically live longer than horses, but even so, we wanted to purchase young mules so that they would be in their prime for a very long time. This, however, comes with a cost. Buying green young stock meant we had the responsibility of training our mules. We've spent the past 3 years getting Clyde and Riata safe for the mountains. Things haven't always gone smoothly, but we are so proud of how far we have all come. To finally have our mules ready to pack out meat means the world to us. We care deeply about our horsemanship and the relationships that we're building with all of our equines. Hunting off of them is just the cherry on top for us.
We made it to where we're gonna set up our high line. From these trees here, there's a nice little cut bank, so it should keep the mules out of the wind while we're over there glassing for whitetail. So we're gonna unsaddle them here. They did pretty darn good. It's been a while since they've been ridden, so they're still pretty young and green. So anyway, we decided to wait a little while this morning and just take them out when it was light, and I'm glad we did, because the first creek crossing was a little rough, but smoothed out after that. So they're doing pretty good. But anyway, we're gonna get them tied up and get to hunting down over off this side, down in like a little kind of a creek bottom. Hopefully the whitetail are down there tucked out of the wind. I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's 10 o'clock. We're set up on a good glassing spot. We may stay here all day. We'll see what we see, but we're back here several miles. And it looks really good down here below us, so we're just gonna sit here and be patient. Got the mules highlined back about a mile, and they should be enjoying a nice little rest. Well, we didn't see anything as far as whitetail go, but we saw a big old giant bull elk. So that was awesome. I liked watching him. He was sleeping with his head totally down on the ground, and then got up and fed. He hasn't moved probably 20 yards from where he was sleeping, so that was pretty fun, but no bugs, no does. We did see some tracks down here when we were walking down on the bottom, so they've been in here. But we're gonna start heading back to the mules. It's getting pretty dark. I forgot my headlamp back at camp, so we're gonna try to ride them most of the way back in the daylight and make a game plan for tomorrow. So it was a fun day anyway. There's definitely deer out this far, but just didn't run into one yet. Hopefully, first time I've worn hunting. It's probably lucky though. Well, we're fired up. It's just now shooting light. We left camp about 25 minutes late. Raced out here, got to our spot. We can see a ton of country. Back behind us, we have a sweet little bowl that's sheltered from the wind. Down below us, when we were riding the mules yesterday, we saw a big rub down here on a post. And we saw 2 does right below us here. It's November 14th. Wearing a t-shirt. It is unseasonably warm and pretty windy too, so I don't know if much is going to be moving, but we got a great spot. We're excited, so I just heard a gunshot. Really? Yeah. So we're going to get set up and see if something comes out here. We're excited. Into the trees. He's going to the right. Yeah. Are you on him? I'm just gonna aim at him. Okay. Just standing there right now. You on him? Yep. I'm gonna shoot, just squeeze. Just like him. That sounded good. He donkey kicked.
It felt good. Can you see him?
No, he ran into the tree. I don't think he's come out.
Keep an eye on it. It was 5:34. Has that been rolling the whole time?
I just set it off.
Okay, so maybe if we get down there and can't find blood, we could use it to see where he is.
Yeah.
Where he was. Oh man. Alright, well we got up here. We got up here and barely got set up. And I just barely got all my stuff out and started glassing. And Alyssa says, "There's a big buck." I'm like, "Where is it? Where is it?" Because a lot of this is in range. And I thought he was out of range, but we got set up just in case. And just before he disappeared into the trees, he was quartered away. We got a perfect setup here on the bipod. And got set up, just a dead rest. And squeezed one off, and it felt perfect. I saw him donkey kick through the scope. She said she saw him donkey kick, and the crosshairs were right where I wanted them when it went off. So he just immediately disappeared in the trees, and so it's pretty nerve-wracking. But we've been glassing for about 5 minutes now. We haven't seen anything come out, but there's some thick draws down there, so we're gonna keep an eye on it and see if we can spot him down here. And then we're gonna gather up our stuff and go see if we got my first whitetail ever. I hope we did. I feel good, which is really nerve-wracking because like right now I'm up here, like I feel like we got him. So it's only, well, I could get more excited, I guess. So there's 2 ways to go, but it could go down a long way real fast if we can't find blood over there.
Time to pull out the stickers because Jason was gonna shoot.
He was about to disappear.
Hashtag dedication.
Alright, it's been 50 minutes since we shot. So we just got all our stuff packed up here. And we're gonna start just slowly making our way over there. We haven't seen any movement over there except the smaller buck that he was with. And he was kind of walking out of the trees, like stomping and acting kind of funky, which in my mind, that's a good sign. But we haven't seen the bigger buck that I shot come out. We rewatched the footage. It looks like he donkey kicks really good, and both of us, our initial gut feeling was it sounded good, and I felt like the trigger press was perfect. So it's like super cautiously optimistic and nervous right now. It's like Alyssa ate a snack, and I'm like, I can't eat anything right now. So I'm excited and really nervous because he just disappeared right after he donkey kicked. So we're gonna sneak down here and go to where we hit him, hopefully hit him, and just hopefully start tracking blood. So here we go. We got him. He's right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just clipped him off.
He's pretty.
Nice.
We got him.
That's a nice one.
This is a nice buck, man. That's so exciting. That's my first whitetail ever.
You want me to take a picture of it?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You went up through. That's why I figured you had to hit the guts.
Yeah.
You did. But it must have done some damage.
He
Probably
was-
still in here.
Probably. He was quartered pretty sharp. I hit a little. I was hoping to hit like right up here. Got a bust off brow tine, but just a beautiful buck. My first whitetail ever. That is like, oh, that's exactly. I would have shot a way smaller one. This is so cool. Look at that. It's sweet how their main beams just swoop around there like that. Oh, that's so cool. He only went 75 yards. Yeah. That's incredible. Man, what a blessing. We've been struggling at home in Idaho. And we bought these tags several months ago. And after just grinding all year in Idaho, we were kind of like, oh geez, now we're gonna drive all the way to be 70 degrees during the rut. And we were kind of feeling a little down, but we're like, well, we'll take the mules and we'll just go camping, and if we get a whitetail, this will be awesome. And my first ever buck, whitetail buck. What a blessing. The magpies are already here. Look at that, that's pretty.
Sharpen his beak, getting ready. He's like, alright, get him cut up. Give me some dinner. I'm hungry.
Yeah, he is. And just a good shot. I hit probably about 4 inches lower than I wanted. He was quartered away pretty dang steep. And so I'm sure probably the bullet is probably up here in his offside shoulder. It probably just went right through everything because he didn't go anywhere. Man, what a blessing. That is so cool. I can't believe we got one. All right, I'm gonna notch my tag. Got my first whitetail ever in the hanging tree. It is pretty exciting, and we could easily pack them all out right now and just put them in our XO and take them down there, but we got the mules here, and so it's gonna be a training day. So if we're gonna go back to camp, we got them hung up, cooling out, go back to camp, get Riata and Clyde. We're gonna ride out here and pack out our first animal on our mules ever. So it's a pretty awesome day, pretty special. Almost there. It's right up here. I see a meat sack.
Yeah. What's he doing? Here's that thing, huh? Good boy. What is that? What is that? Good boy. That? Okay, cool. pretty heavy. Okay.
Man, Clyde is just doing incredible. This is our first time packing meat on him. His previous owners packed out an elk on him, but that was 3 years ago now. And so we were just going nice and slow and easy, and I can't believe how awesome he's doing. This is fantastic. Riata is just here. She's just here, and that's a big deal in and of itself. In all seriousness though, Riata's actually doing really good. We crossed a couple creeks, which when we got her, she couldn't cross creeks. Crossed a couple streams. Now she's standing next to a carcass that we cleaned off, and gonna watch Clyde teach us how it's done.
That one's a little scarier.
Found a shed. Alyssa just picked up a balloon, and she said, I wonder if this one will be lucky. And then literally 40 yards later, I found this right off the trail. Pretty awesome. This can be Riata's contribution.
You'll pack the shed, Riata.
She's like, yeah,
Thank you.
There, now you're not left out. Look at that.
Yeah. Nice.
That's awesome. Good job, Riata.
It's a lot, Riata, but we're glad you can carry it.
I knew we had you for a reason. Hit him.